Hello everyone and welcome back to the Perennial. My name is Dio. I am the host of the Perennial and I'm also here streaming and commentating this next group stage match, Assalamualaikum versus NAGATEI. If you're interested in the other match that is going on here at 14 UTC, we also have Momasos Diego versus Goodnight Ojosama over on the second channel, casted by my co-host Chillier Pair. So check that one out if you are interested in watching that match. That's over at the Perennial 2. Thank you, Spotify, for stopping the audio while I was speaking. That's great. Thanks. Assalamualaikum, seed 15, I believe. Yep. And NAGATEI seed 31. So this is expected to be a blowout. It's really expected to be a 5-0 in favor of the higher seeded team here. Assalamualaikum already up 1-0 in the group. If they win this match, they are out 2-0. With Assalamualaikum have yet to play a match. Same for NAGATEI. So this is potentially a good start to the group for Assalamualaikum. As for the qualifier seeding, again, seed number 15 for Assalamualaikum. Lots of pretty solid maps and no standout bad scores either. A couple of scores down below the top 15, but everything above the top 20. You had to pick a weakness for this team, maybe you can win something on alt or free mod against them. As for NAGATEI, a lot of those low scores around number 30, and unfortunately not any standout good scores either. Just about everything looking relatively similar. If you had to pick a strength, I would say probably aim based on the Nomad 1 and the Hard Rock 1 scores. We are going to get started here. DT3, the first ban for NAGATEI. And now the first ban come through for Assalamualaikum. Y por favor, puede hablar en inglés. No sé español. Gracias. And a free mod 2 ban coming for Assalamualaikum. I think just looking at the free mod scores for NAGATEI, seeing the free mod 1 doing pretty well, or maybe just not wanting to play that tech consistency. Almost 4 minutes long in the free mod pool. So kind of an understandable ban there. Soon get into the first pick for NAGATEI, blue team with the first pick. I do like, if you're a much lower seeded team, getting first pick in matchups like this, especially in a best of 9, with 5 maps being the win condition. If you have first pick, you get at least 3 picks, whereas if you're second pick, you can sometimes get only 2 picks. And then there's not much you can do about just getting swept out of the match without even a chance to respond to some of your opponent's picks.
Nobody does it like you do. And for all the others, there'll be better days ahead.
Going with the DT1 here for the first pick for NAGATEI, Dead by Stan SB. Chillier Pair wishes he were casting this match. AR9 DT, so AR 10.3, OD 9.8, and about 6.8 stars after double time. Map also the longest map in the DT pool, a generally long DT pick at 3 minutes and 47 seconds of drain time after DT, but also 4 minutes of straight up map after DT. So that drain time a little bit lower, a couple breaks in this map. It's some DMB, some burst and stream focused aim hybrid drum and bass double time. Very similar to what you might see Mappy play or Ryuke play, but toned down to a level that's acceptable for the group stage here. And fun fact, this is also Professional Box's first ever ranked map.
I've lost myself
Looks like we should be getting just about everybody in here. Zeitfrost, Vana, Hiding Closet, and Farina in for assalamualaikum. Vana, a name change for Rundi, the artist formerly known as Rundi. Let me see what these other name changes are, because I don't think these are normal name changes. Why does everybody always name change in the middle of a tournament, man? They're not even updated on the sheet. I ran the sheet to update usernames like yesterday. What's up with that, guys? Why are we name changing in the middle of a tournament? Let me run the admin sheet again, just so that I have updated names, because God, I hate when this happens. Nightly Wind and Himejoshi in for assalamualaikum to round out the rest of the roster. Oh, and that's why I didn't see them on the team. It's because Hiding Closet and Farina were players for NAGATEI. That makes so much more sense. I was going to say, 3 name changes on one team? That's crazy. Mauricio Roblox, Hiding Closet, Sans Reps, and Farina in for NAGATEI. Putting in mostly higher ranked players on the team outside of Alcana, who is not in for this map. And of course, Farina being a relatively low ranked player for this map at rank 9k or so.
Can I take it that you don't need my help, and I am finally absolved of value? I can face it, but I don't.
Bit of an act lead here in the intro for assalamualaikum. Relatively low act for NAGATEI at the moment.
All the others, there'll be better days ahead. And while I recover, I'll be wishing I was dead.
And already quite a lot of breaks for NAGATEI. A 4-way break right in the intro there. Assalamualaikum looking pretty comfortable on this, despite the DT1 being the first pick for NAGATEI. A couple of very, very good DT players on the roster right now for assalamualaikum, particularly Zeitfrost and Vana. Very, very strong DT players. Nightly Wind as well, generally well known for the DT. Himejoshi, formerly known as Risoa, much more well known for the hard rock. But can play DT maps like this as well. Certainly not a slouch on the speed. And unfortunately for NAGATEI, I think a lot of picks might go like this just because of the sheer caliber of roster for assalamualaikum. As we saw from the qualifier results, definitely an underdog matchup here for NAGATEI. There are some misses come through for Vana and Nightly Wind, but they're matched by Hiding Closet. And unfortunately, the 2 full combos for Zeitfrost and Himejoshi still going strong for assalamualaikum. So Sans Reps on the good recovery combo, helping out NAGATEI's overall team score here, but not nearly enough to make this close at the moment. It's still double team score for assalamualaikum. Yeah, and it seems like Sans Rep's really the one player who's super comfortable with this map for NAGATEI. It does find the miss as I say that, but 95 accuracy and had pretty good combo before that. So shout out to Sans Reps, looking pretty solid on the DT1. Not going to be putting up a score at the same level as any of the members of assalamualaikum, but does have a good run going right now. So solid run for Sans Reps.
Looking up to the sky, despite these weakling wings that'll never take flight. I don't even have the lungs to shout, but I need to know, what did you change? Do you feel the same?
Mauricio also not doing too bad here. 92 accuracy, but above 200k at least right before that burst. Zeitfrost does finally find the miss. Himejoshi, the one player who's not really a DT main on the side of assalamualaikum, still holding the full combo. All the DT mains having broken on their team is kind of ironic. Zeitfrost, Rundi, Nightly Wind all finding breaks there. Should say Vana now. It does seem like a permanent name change for the artist formerly known as Rundi. Unfortunate slider breaks for Zeitfrost and Nightly Wind. I think Nightly Wind with multiple slider breaks, by the way. Down at only 300k, has had a couple of slider breaks through this map so far. And once again, this is kind of what you expect from a matchup with this kind of seeding discrepancy. This DT1 is not exactly super simple, right? This is not necessarily just pure aim. It's not directly correlated with what we saw in the qualifiers for DT1. And I think it helps out assalamualaikum a lot here. I think that is a triple team score. Yeah, that is a triple team score kind of margin of victory. Himajoshi 1v4 on that map is absolutely wild. Finally misses, I think, either right at the start or at the very end. Looks like right at the start for Himajoshi. But either reverse choke or choke on the map. And 1v4s the roster from NAGATEI. Any other 2 members would be enough to 2v4. And just unfortunately outclassed for NAGATEI. Again, not a bad run here from Sans Reps as well. Did get 380k on that, but everybody on assalamualaikum better than the best score on NAGATEI. And waiting now on the first pick for assalamualaikum. Just going to go right into another DT. NAGATEI banning out the DT3, picking the DT1 and losing it by that kind of margin. I think you can expect the DT2 or Nomad 5 to be the next couple of picks for assalamualaikum. This is a map that throughout the weekend has been very prone to crunchy tournament client audio. If you're listening to the song right now, you know what I mean when I say that. It's just crunchy. Some Toho Eurobeat remix here for the DT2, Paranoia by Digital Wing. Mapped by 228 originally for Suiji Cup 2023 round of 16. The highest star rating in the pool at 7.09 stars. AR 10 after DT, OD 9.8. Lots of finger control, spam doubles, and quads in this map, alongside tons and tons of consecutive triples, as well as other stamina draining, longer bursts and short streams in this map. And once again, after how the DT1 went, I see no reason why assalamualaikum shouldn't pick into speed. Probably just picking the Nomad 5 next, and looking to speed abuse here in this match. Zeitfrost, Shari Tori, Nightly Wind, and Himajoshi in for assalamualaikum. Vana subbing up. Mauricio Roblox, Commando C, Hiding Closet, and Farina in for NAGATEI. One of their members subbing out. I believe it was Sans Reps actually subbing out. Surprising to me, given Sans Reps top scored the last map, but maybe not quite as good on the finger control. It does present a slightly different challenge than something like the DT1 or the Nomad 5. And early break for Commando C. Definitely struggling on the accuracy for NAGATEI as well. Mostly at around the 90% mark here, with the exception of Commando, who definitely not having a good time on this map, unfortunately. Seems like a fourth member there just to have the 4 members rather than to do well on the map. So stop focusing on Commando for now. Focus on some of the other scores. Mauricio Roblox does find the miss there, but Hiding Closet and Farina still going on the full combos here. But really, this pick looking very good for assalamualaikum. Everybody above 97% accuracy, still on the full combos right now. And there goes Farina as well. Hiding Closet now the only FC left for NAGATEI, a third of the way into the map. And there goes Hiding Closet as well. And this one also going to run away for assalamualaikum. A Nightly Wind does find the break, the first to do so on the red team, but already double team score with a 3-away FC still going strong for the red team. And from here, I'm just seeing exactly what kind of a team score Assalamualaikum can get on this map. Best effort for NAGATEI. Almost certainly not going to be enough on this map with the lead being what it is right now and the accuracy being what it is for their players. So let's just see how many full combos they can get. Sharitori also going to find the drop. It's Zeitfrost and Himajoshi Risoa with the full combos still going right now. The two Germans doing a solid job right now for Assalamualaikum. Still looking good for the two German players, still holding onto the FC. Risoa as well, still on 97 accuracy, looking pretty solid on this, despite the finger control. I've seen a lot lower accuracy from good speed players this weekend on this map, so the finger control here may be benefiting Risoa a little bit on a slightly lower BPM, 225 BPM, not super fast for a lot of players. Double FC here for Assalamualaikum, 3.6 million team score. Very solid run there with the two-way FC, and 616k, the lowest score on the team. NAGATEI, of course, good effort, but never enough to win that map against Assalamualaikum. Rather unfortunate. They've been 1v4'd by Risoa on 2 maps in a row now. So bit of an unlucky break, honestly. Definitely having a tough go of the start of this match. Let's see if they can pick something else. Maybe one of the aim maps I think would do a lot better for them here. They did have the most success on Nomad 1 and Freemod 1 in the qualifiers, so maybe going with one of those here would be a solid shout for them. This Freemod 1, relatively similar to the Freemod 1 in qualifiers, and they're going to go with the Nomad 1, which I think is a good pick as well. Nomad 1 also very similar to the Nomad 1 in qualifiers. Those are two maps that have pretty much direct corollary with the qualifiers map pool, so I like either of these picks for NAGATEI. I do still favor Assalamualaikum on this pick. Of course, just looking at the qualifier results, Assalamualaikum, actually a very good aim team, did have some really solid scores on those aim maps in qualifiers. But again, I think if you are NAGATEI, pick what is most comfortable. Pick what you can score the highest on here, because you're not really going to have any maps that you're advantaged on paper. So stuff like the Hard Rock one, the Nomad one, maybe the Freemod one, if you feel comfortable on it, should be the picks for you here. Because this was a map with a relatively low score difference between you and Assalamualaikum, all things considered, right? This is about a 500,000 score difference out of qualifiers, versus the DT1, for example, was a nearly million team score difference, or the DT2 was a 1.5 million team score difference, right? So it makes a lot more sense, I think, to pick into something like the Nomad one or the Hard Rock one, where maybe your team is a little bit more comfortable. Definitely there are some good aim players. All right, and getting into the Nomad one here, Zeitfrost, Charitori, Lion, and Anthony W. I actually don't know who Dash Lion is. Let me check that. Mauricio Roblox, Commando, and Hiding Closet alongside Sans Reps in for Nagate. Dash Lion, a name change for Lionheart, and actually just straight up a player I don't really know all that much about. So good to see a relatively newer tournament player here. Did win Sweegie Cup 2023, so obviously has played some tournaments before and has done well in them, but not seen in a lot of open rank tournaments thus far. And it's not looking quite as dominant here at the start of the map after the first third or so has gone through for assalamualaikum. It is still looking good for them. Zeitfrost still on the full combo, 99.82 accuracy, and not any real big combos on Nagate, but not double team score yet, and still looking okay for Nagate. If we see some misses from assalamualaikum and they are able to combo, then Nagate could potentially get a win here. See exactly how well they can do during this PI, but it doesn't look like too well, unfortunately. Four-way break once again for Nagate, and that's just going to exacerbate the problem. Zeitfrost still holding on to that full combo. No misses from any of the supporting combos as well on assalamualaikum. So, unfortunately for Nagate, assalamualaikum once again just outclassing them on this map and looking to close in on that double team score margin. The score lead still growing, now up above 790k, 800k, and there's the double team score mark, with Nagate still going strong with the FC from Zeitfrost, as well as a couple of other very good scores from Charitori, Anthony W, and Lion. Lion will find that drop, but already above 400k, beating the best score on Nagate by a full 100,000 points. And apologies if I am a little bit absent from the cast at points. Sancho's having a lot of problems today. Need to communicate with refs, make sure that everything is good there. Is this going to be the FC for Zeitfrost? Does he hit the ending jumps? Looks like it. Nicely done for Zeitfrost. Very, very good score on the full combo. 988,000 score, excuse me. Fumbled my words a little bit there. Very good accuracy for Anthony W. 1x100, 1 miss. And solid run for both Mauricio and Hide in Closet, right around that 400k mark. Not bad scores there for Nagate. Unfortunately, again, the team just outclassed on the group stage pool here by a very high-seeded opponent in assalamualaikum. And yeah, this was the expected pick. Remember that DT1 and the DT2 from earlier on and how one-sided those were? Assalamualaikum not giving any room for error here. They want the 5-0. They want the clean sweep because they know that it might matter in getting out of the group later. And so they're just going to go right in for the Nomad 5 here. Top 40 Kore by Shubil, mapped by Silver Boxer. Silver Boxer, basically the new standard for, or at least one of the newer standard no mod 5 mappers in tournament. This is pretty much as straightforward tourney core no mod 5 bursts and streams as it gets. .246 BPM, 6.90 stars, AR 9.7, and OD9. Once again, pretty much just straight up bursts and streams, and that's it. Not a lot of long streams in this map. I would call them either short streams or long bursts, 9 to 13 notes. But at 246 BPM, that can be relatively straining. It's hard for a lot of players to maintain stamina while playing that sort of pattern over and over again, mixed in with triples and 5 notes and 7 notes. So it can be very, very straining. But for the players on assalamualaikum, I think should be a very good pick regardless of that strain. Into the fourth map of the match. Assalamualaikum looking to go up 4-0 with this pick. NAGATEI looking to put themselves on the board with a breakpoint. We'll see exactly how each team does in this one, but based on the previous speed picks, looking to be a very good one for assalamualaikum. Zyfrost, Shari, Tori, Lion, and Nightly Wind in for them. Commando, Arena, Hiding Closet, and Sans reps in for NAGATEI. I'm looking at Sans reps personally for this map. Sans had a very, very good score on the DT one for NAGATEI. And of course, as I say that, finds the early break alongside Farina on some of the aim patterns. Actually, Hiding Closet with the best accuracy right now for NAGATEI, up at that 97% accuracy. So maybe should be looking at Hiding Closet instead of Sans for this map, as Hiding Closet definitely seems a lot more comfortable. Not super comfortable, mind you, compared to assalamualaikum, everybody above 98% accuracy there. Double S still intact for Nightly Wind as well. But the full combo still going strong for Hiding Closet, looking like a good score. There's the miss on aim for Hiding Closet. Does miss on one of those jumps, and I think from here it's all downhill, unfortunately. Lion will find the break and trade it, but Zyfrost, Shari, Tori, Nightly Wind all still going on the full combo. And for a lot of the higher-seeded teams, this is a relatively easy map because those higher-seeded teams needed to be good across a wide variety of picks and qualifiers. And that means that they have a relatively good speed roster at 7.5 stars. So at 6.75 stars, the speed roster, of course, is still going to do well on a very straightforward map like this. This has been one of the highest scoring maps of the qualifiers on average for those higher seeded teams out of the qualifiers. Excuse me, highest scoring maps in the group stage. And you're seeing that again here, assalamualaikum, with 3 full combos still going strong. Unfortunately, they won't be top scoring the map. That honor goes to a team whose name I forget, unfortunately, but they got a 4-way full combo on this map earlier in the weekend. Right now, still looking like a very good team score for assalamualaikum. Good recovery from a couple of members on the side of NAGATEI as well. Farina on 500 combo, Sans on about 300 combo, above that 200k mark as well. But unfortunately, even the worst score on assalamualaikum at 400k from Lion, still better than the best score on NAGATEI from Hiding Closet right now. So this is full team gap once again manifesting for assalamualaikum, and a 3-0 going on 4-0 lead for them, soon to be that 4-0.
Oh no, wait.
Almost 3.5 million team score there on a no mod pick is extremely strong. 3-way FC for assalamualaikum. And yeah, when I said they weren't giving any room for error, this is what I meant. 0 room for any error, really, with 3.5 million team score. You basically cannot break if you want to be able to win a map here. And we should get the second round of bans now as well for NAGATEI. I'm hoping the ref remembers. At Hunter.
So I'm here. So I'm in the ghetto. in Mexico.
Ursoa cannot believe I'm doubting his DT skills. I don't know, man. I see you play Hard Rock all the time. And because the ref has asked for a pick, I don't know if that's a pick or a ban for NAGATEI. And that's definitely a pick. So I suppose we'll just lock that in for now. But blue team ban is going to be, blue team ban is going to be free mod 1. Red team ban, maybe the hidden 2, but if they're good sports about it, ban something else. Honestly, kind of expecting a Hard Rock 1 ban, given that the No Mod 1 pick was the closest so far. And they're going to ban Hidden 2. All right. Well, unlucky for us for NAGATEI. Man, it was a good song. Rough.
Oh no, wait. I'm in Rhode Island. The ghetto in Mexico.
Bro said, I'm sorry for my tea. We didn't even have the song download. I want to play Hidden 2, bro. We didn't even have the song downloaded. These tryhards, OMG. I'm sorry for my team. Zeitfrost told us to do it. Blame Ursoa. Oh my. I'm leaving this team. Damn. Alright. Let's find another good song. No? Let's find another good song. Alright. They're going to go with No Mod 4. Picking into Mental Chainsaw here by Kairiki Bear. Another one of those low approach rate maps. They were going to pick the Hidden 2, so I suppose this makes sense. Just pick the low AR No Mod instead. This map a little more focused on the aim control, high spacing, repeating triples with a little bit of aim control to them as well as a lot of back and forth jumps in this map. The transitions out of those patterns and into other ones can be a real killer for the combos in this map. This map originally mapped for Battle of the Box 2024 earlier in the year. Didn't see too many plays on this map in Battle of the Box while it wasn't hidden there. Has been getting quite a lot of play in the stage here in No Mod. As my dog barks in the background, thank you, Maggie. Getting some players in for both teams. Sharitori, Nightwind, Lion, and Anthony W. in for assalamualaikum. Mauricio, Farina, Hiding Closet, and Commando in for NAGATEI. See how well the low approach rate goes for both of these teams. By all metrics, at this point, you expect assalamualaikum to finish out the 5-0 clean sweep and be done with the match. Maybe we can see NAGATEI pull off a miracle run here and get themselves on the board with this pick. This roster for assalamualaikum on the low AR does look pretty good, though. I don't really know how well Lion does on low AR. Again, don't know too much about Lion, but players like Anthony W and Shari Tori, very good on low AR, generally speaking. Pretty good reading players. Early break for Nightly Wind, Hiding Closet, Farina, and Commando. Everybody else still holding on to the full combos. Beneficial trade for assalamualaikum, though, with only Mauricio holding the FC for NAGATEI. And on 89 accuracy, that's not doing too much for the score. And there goes that FC for Mauricio as well. It's Hiding Closet with a good recovery, but again, 3 FCs still intact for assalamualaikum right now. You'll see a couple breaks from Nightly Wind and Anthony W during this PI time, but unfortunately no combo on the side of NAGATEI to take advantage. Other players definitely struggling with this map a little bit as Nightly Wind finds another couple of breaks there, but Shari Tori and Lion still holding good FCs for assalamualaikum. Looking very, very strong on this map right now. There goes Nightly Wind once again, but again, doesn't matter too much. Unfortunately for NAGATEI, the damage is done. They do not have any real score on this. Poor Farina is struggling on this map. I've been in that position before. It does not feel good. I've definitely gone in on maps where my team is like, we just need a 4th player. We're going to lose this pick regardless, but we need somebody to play. And I volunteer as tribute, often on speed maps, and just get my ass kicked. So, shout out to Farina, going in for the team here. Finally, a couple misses for Shari Tori and Lion there at the end of the map, but 2 very, very good scores, near FCs for both of them. A little cursor dancing here at the end for Shari Tori. Maybe left the lobby. Doesn't matter, though. Just Lion is enough to win the point. So that's going to be a win for assalamualaikum. Nicely done by them. 5-0 clean sweep in the match. And NAGATEI down 0-1 in the group. Assalamualaikum up 1-0 in the group. And that's going to be win for assalamualaikum. Zeitfrost, Himejoshi, and Shari Tori with a couple of really good scores. Zeitfrost top scoring twice, Himejoshi top scoring once. Lion and Nightly Wind also top scoring a couple of maps. Full combo on the DT1 for Himejoshi, full combo on DT2 for both Zeitfrost and Himejoshi. FC on the Nomad one for Zeitfrost. FC on the Nomad 5 for 3 of their members as well, Nightly Wind, Zeitfrost, and Shari Tori. And then, of course, the double 800k from Lion and Shari Tori looking very good there for assalamualaikum. Solid stuff. So congratulations to them. They go up 1-0 in the group with a clean sweep. Very well played.